Hey, come check out this brand new song I produced for an up-and-coming indie artist. This song was an absolute blast to work on. I got to work with a great artist named Holly Ray. She just put out an EP called For Good. The song For Good and this song, Living, are both produced by Hook and Anchor Studios. I really enjoyed getting to work with her. She had already recorded all the parts for this song. I got to create a drum part. That was one of the first things we wanted to address, was just adding some percussion to this song. I went to my go-to trusty Matt Halpern kit by Get Good Drums. Anyway, so that's kind of the drum vibe in this bridge. It's working really well to drive the energy forward. She's a really incredible bass player. Is really creative with it. This is Magnetite by Black Rooster. I love this plugin company. They're underrated. Go check their stuff out. This is just a good old tape plugin. Here's the bass by itself. Here it is with the saturation. Just makes it thicker. That works with the kick really well. Here's without. I mean, the bass just gets really lost in there. Here is with. Just adds the grit, that push that we want to hear from a good old bass guitar. Especially moments like that. Really nice. So that's our bass. Acoustic and keys are occupying similar spaces. They're both rhythm instruments. They're both pitch instruments. So how do we get them to work together in a way that's musical? So I've got keys on the right for this section. I've got acoustic on the left for this section. Together they sound like this. So they're voiced similarly, they're both pitch instruments, they're both playing similar rhythms, but we are working effects on them, working EQs, working spacing to spread them apart and allow them to each have their own musical identity and make you feel like you're in a room with people playing music at you. Anytime that I produce, I like to put myself in the room with the people that I'm producing, to where I'm like, if I were listening to this track live, what would it sound like? And then how do I get that sound to exist in the studio? Next up, Electric. She recorded this direct in, sounded like this. Pretty standard DI tone. I tried a couple different things on this and I ended up just reamping this all together. So I used one of the outs on my interface, ran it through my pedal board and through my amp simulator. So that sounds like this. So I got to use all sorts of effects pedals that are on my pedal board. There's some Eventide Time Factor on here. There's some Mercury X by Maris on here. All sorts of different things coming together to make this really cool spacey sound. And it's coming in stereo. So that's our band. The band sounds all together like this. But the big part of this song is the vocal. I love the vocals that Holly Ray writes. She's got a really creative ear for melodies. She's also got really unique tone, and I don't say that lightly in today's world. I think that her tone is one of a kind, and it sounds really, really cool. So I was really excited to work with her. I was excited to get to mix her voice, and I think we did a good job. One thing she likes on her voice is doubles. Tons of different ways to do doubles. I've got it coming in intermittently to where not every single line is doubled. So this entire verse is just one voice.
Don't lose
this channel.
faith. Give it some time, you're gonna win the race. Hold your head up, darling, you're gonna go far.
Then in this verse, when the band kicks in, we've got the dub track going, which is, again, it's just her singing it over again.
I've traveled a long road, so many places, seeing the faces of people I know.
And it's mixed really far down,
their stories, searching
but
for
they come together
using a map that's far
to thicken it up. Not every line is doubled. You can see some of these are grayed out. This was an artistic decision I made. I want to just highlight this section.
Searching for glory,
so full parts here, one voice, more harmonies, and then an answer with the dub. And with that, I think it's really cool because we establish this high energy, big vocal stack moment at the beginning of the verse that we hear throughout. Great harmonies, great tuning. Then we get to this line, which is a question.
So where does their path go?
Where does their path go? Then more harmonies add to the question because it's a complicated question.
What does the future hold?
What does the future hold? Then the dub comes back in to answer the question.
That doesn't matter, cause somehow we'll find out. Oh, I know.
So every little thing you can do as a producer to highlight the emotional and lyrical content using production just adds to the track and makes it even better. I've got AC1. AC1 is one of my favorite plugins. It's so fun, dude. It's an AC unit on a car. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. So there it is off.
Creating their stories, searching
Here
for
it is on.
glory, using a map.
More
that's
grit,
far too
more
old.
energy.
So where does
I
their
really
path
like it. At full mix, right in the middle with this setup.
traveled a long road,
You can hear
so
it
many
heat up.
places, seeing the faces of people I know,
You
creating
get really
their
broken up there. It's
stories,
really nice.
searching for
And
glory,
you cool it off.
using a map that's far too old. So where does their path go? What is the future hold? That doesn't matter.
Really fun effect. We're going to switch over to this bridge. We've got a lot of vocal stuff here. We'll start with these harmony tracks. My go-to for harmonies, a tight EQ, a really strong compressor,
One breath out.
and some pitch correction. You want your harmonies to be really tuned. If harmonies are out of tune, everything sounds out of tune. This is a really cool vocal arrangement she did. I'm going to just solo it. So that's 6 different vocals, the same vocal chain on the individual tracks as well as on the bus in general. However, they're running through this tape effect by Arturia. Here it is with no tape effect. It's airy, it's pristine, it's nice, but we wanted this tone instead.
So one breath in, one
Warmer,
breath out.
more distant, more subtle. It feels like something's coming from below you, like you're breathing. The regular BGV stack with all the harmonies is side chained to the auxiliary vocals. When the oohs are happening, the BGVs turn themselves down. Just very subtle.
Just hold on, you'll figure it out.
Allowing each voice part to shine through when it needs to and get out of the way when it doesn't. All of our band and all of our vocals together sound like this.
One breath out, just hold on, you'll figure it out. So take control and don't lose hope. You're gonna make it. Whoa, you're gonna make it.
Anyway, this was a blast to work on. I love how all the parts come together. I love that each instrument gets to do a thing on this song. Every single instrument has a moment to shine. The harmonies have time to shine. The oohs have time to shine. And of course, it's all about the vocal, the lead vocal. And Holly Ray just killed it with this lead vocal. And it sounds really, really cool. It was a great opportunity to be able to work on this song. Go check it out. Holly Ray, For Good, streaming everywhere right now.